I'll share with you that. And when we started that, it's all little bit of forest and no approach, nobody to come, no hospital, no school, nothing. But we slowly, with the support of elders and support of people like him and the government support, we are able to develop that as a research center of international repute, like what you did here. And that one is, earlier it is known as One Vigyan Kendra Chessa, then came to State Forest Research Institute, because it transformed, you will also transform to a college after some time. It transformed to State Forest Research Institute field station. And we did, what we did, you know, we surveyed almost, because Arunachal Pradesh is 83,000 square kilometer or whatever it is there, none of that area is properly studied or not knowing exactly what is there in that. So we need to explore. If you have to manage something, we need to understand what you have. So we have been assigned to explore the forest, and there I came. I traveled almost all of the place, even here. Once I remember when I crossed Wakro and got into that river near next, there was no bridge. I was traveling through a jeep, and our jeep got stuck in that, and flood water is flushing over the jeep. And my wife was also there, and we had to come out and then wait. All our clothes, everything going in the water. Then how to come out of that river? Because the jeep got stopped and it's not starting. Then we arranged an elephant to come and it pushed out, and we went to this Kamlang Nagar and we stayed there. So, and that's one story which I had, and that time but then it was so exciting, I did not stop going beyond. Anybody would have gone back, but I went further. I went to Lohits, that is actually, we went further and collected Teju. From Teju we went to Kibitu, Hot Spring and other areas. And all those travel has assimilated, got some plants and things like that. We planted whichever possible. You know, you cannot grow a snow-clad area plant in such areas, low altitude. So we got those things, and as a result, our idea is to make a arboretum. What is an arboretum? Is a place, a garden where trees are there. So what are the timber species? We have got about 800 species of which is timber yielding or which can produce timber. We had that, we made that about 200 species of them are uniquely cultivated in that area, and that's one place where the garden, why we have done that garden, we are also trying to find out how is it growing, what is the growth happening, what is the volume it can produce. Every year one research person is looking after the growth increment. You heard a term called phenology, where it flowers, the plant's different phases. When it brings new leaf, then it comes flower buds, flowers, like now you are seeing the simul tree which is flowering, or the madar tree which is flowering now. So then it produces fruits and seeds. So we've been doing that, and there is some good amount of data came first time for the forestry of this state from that plot. Then we again collected many medicinal plants. As I go there, I ask some people, I ask her what is the plant you are using, then she will give some name. So we got that, and about 600 medicinal plants were introduced there. Most importantly, you know that rice, what we are having here is very pristine and your own varieties which are there. But you go into the plain areas, other part of country, you will get the new varieties of rice. In my young age, rice takes about 3 months to grow and produce seeds. But then it has been reduced, and now it is even 45 days you can harvest that rice like that. That sort of thing came through genetical studies, breeding and things like that. And as a result, new crops, varieties have come. So similarly in agriculture and horticulture, there is a lot of improvement happened in that way, which has resulted in higher yield, higher production to meet the larger number of stomachs which mankind has now in this India. So here our looking was that because the forests are being deforested for various timber products, for construction or for furniture, for wood, we are actually harvesting more. and we wanted to meet the demand through higher production of that. If one tree can give timber worth of 5 trees, you don't need to cut 5 trees, no. So we did like that. So we are looking at improving the quality, improving the genetic improvement for productivity. How do you will ask me, what is that? How can you do that? Timber, how much time it takes one tree to grow and produce? No, it's more than 60 years and sometimes 120 years, this for long and all. Earlier 100 years only they will cut teeth. So can you live like that? No, I don't live up to that age. But what happens, we have methods by which we can find out how this improvement has happened. You know, vegetative propagation, no, by cutting, if you rose you get, you can keep it so it produces a new plant, no. Bamboo, for example, how bamboo you are muda leke aata hai, uska ek rhizome le aata, putting it. So there is vegetative propagation by which you are assured of 100% the genetic makeup of that. So we did like that, and as a result, in the country, Arunachal Pradesh can boast first time 10 indigenous timber species, 10 species of timber of Arunachal Pradesh has been collected, and germ blossoms and improved seeds are produced. Seed orchards. We have developed seed orchards and also germ blossom whereby we get the budwood. So we developed that. And that has come in many international journals also started highlighting the progress there. Otherwise in India you have only eucalyptus or teak. But this is a place where it happened for whether it is Hollock, Titasopa, Gamari or Mandani, whatever it happened there. So this is an achievement for your state, which has happened only how many people? 3 or 4 people, not huge. But of course the villagers helped in getting this thing, but we are able to raise that. Then the masterpiece of Arunachal Pradesh, we all know that bamboo is one, where including your fencing you can see. Bamboo. In India there are about 120 or so, and Arunachal Pradesh alone we are able to raise 97 of them. Of that, around 60 are native ones. Others we brought, and we have raised the first bamboo setam. Bamboo garden, technically it is called bamboo setam, where bamboo is growing. And different types, you know that there is katawala bamboo, there is single stem bamboo, there is clump forming, there are large ones, there are small ones, all types of bamboos we are able to develop. Even now if you happen to go there, you will feel so amazed to see a great garden of bamboo which is providing information about its growth, about its flowering. You know bamboo, what is the characteristic that they are the fastest growing, no? Because unlike the other trees where its growth is in the head, tip portion, bamboo has in every node. It is like grass, no, it's a grass, so every node buds expand. Like earlier we have TV and radio aerial, no, like just push it, then it comes up, like that it grows. So that way the bamboo growth we studied, and we have also seen bamboo flowers once. You see from here one bamboo if I take, if it is flowering, next year it is flowering. If I take to his place in Kerala, there also it will flower the same time when it is flowering. Or even if it is taken to London, it will flower at the same time. The physiological maturity happens and synchronous flowering it takes place. And that is associated with a lot of rodent, you know that there is a lot of issues and all that. So we are able to study that, and we are able to bring to the notice of the country that there is a huge number of bamboos in Arunachal Pradesh which can be used for various purposes, and that also can reduce the damage caused by flowering by mixing those bamboos growing together. That's something remarkable we are able to achieve, and these are all things which happened in your own state in a very remote area. There is no vehicle coming. Here at least you will see 1 or 2 jeeps coming. There nothing of that sort. But we are able to produce, and that center is a model education, forestry education field center for not only the foresters, range officers, assistant conservators or IFS officers, they also come and learn, which shows if there is a will to make something happen in such remote area also can bring it, and that logistics or the physiographical isolation does not restrict us to become India's famous center. That has happened in that place. So what I would like to tell you that this is a place, even though you feel that now you are little isolated or you are this thing, but your name has already come internationally. How I was knowing that you got such an international recognition and things like that, because of its popularity has gone up, and because of your inputs, your efforts, it is coming up. So be assured, a day is there where you all will be centers for models for others, and I will appreciate to see that with your effort. और एक आपको छोटा सा एक बताएगा